Monday night?
It's pretty cool. You have a very bright light on your camera. Goodness gracious.
Trying to make it look good.
Anytime that you're playing football in December that matters, that's all that really matters. It's really exciting. You have good energy in the locker room. You have a purpose. Like, you're not looking at January going, hey, the season's almost over. You're looking for, hey, how much better can we get going in, to have this opportunity to secure playoff spot. So we're excited about it. I mean, I would say the whole team is more just focused on, hey, how do we beat the Colts? And then whatever happens after that, happens after that. Excited to watch what happens tonight. Besides that, it's fun playing football that means something.
George, you mentioned a couple times that you feel like this team wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for Mac Jones. And when you saw what he was able to do, that kind of gave you confidence you could. Can you just put into context how hard it is for someone to be in his position to do what he did for 8 weeks, half a season, basically?
I mean, incredibly difficult. His first offseason with the team, it's not like he was drafted here, brought up in it. So new offense for him to kind of learn, figure it out. I think it's probably completely different than what he had in New England, what he had in Jacksonville. So I mean, that's just kudos to him. How hard he works. And then just go out and perform. Actually, I mean, he did 4 of the games without me. He did it without Nick Bosa. He did it without Fred Warner. He just went out in there and just played his game, which was really fun to see. He gets the guys going. He did it without Ricky Pearsall. So he did it with all of these guys. He just goes out there, throws a good ball, gets the guys on the right page. Our running game was decent then, but just a kudos to him for just being a good player.
Was there a moment in that stretch where you were like, oh, we really got something here?
I mean, when you go through, to start the season and 2 of the games with your backup quarterback, all right, we won the games we were supposed to win. Let's see what happens. And you win a Thursday night game in LA. You're like, all right, let's just stay as healthy as we possibly can get the boys back, and let's just see how many games we can win.
Rivers at all?
Honestly, the only time I've ever talked to him was about 2 months ago. I was walking past our coach Gus's office, and he's having me talking to Philip Rivers, so I hopped on the call with him for about 10 minutes. Real nice guy. He says he likes how I run block, so that was really nice of him.
Similar approach to enjoying the game on the field. I know you're not never with him on the same time, so you can't look back and forth. You like some sort of the persona he exhibits?
Oh, absolutely. I love watching his mic'd up. I love watching his interviews. He's a super smart guy. I mean, Kyle just showed a bunch of clips of him from the Seattle game. It's just like, this dude is still got it. Mentally, he's still thrown to the right spots. He sees the cover. He hits the right guys. It's really impressive that he took 5 years off, and the only thing he's been doing is kind of throwing with, his kids or however he's doing. I mean, I'm assuming that he's not going out to the field throwing 40-yard bombs all the time, but it's just really impressive just to see what he did, and I am looking forward to. I don't know if I've ever even played him.
Have you heard that he was working on some Zoom meetings back in 2022?
Yes. Yep. I heard that. I didn't notice it, but it doesn't surprise me. You never know with Kyle. Pretty sure Mike Shanahan's lurking at all times as well.
Does DeForest Buckner look the same as he did back when you first played with him?
Yes. I mean, Defo is one of my favorite teammates I ever played with. Just what an inspirational guy to go to work with every single day. And he's 6'9" and just explosive, fast, long arms. He's a freak of nature. Huge fan of Defo. And then this will be his first game back, so, he's going to be feeling good. He's going to probably want to do really, really good against the 49ers, him and Samson. So, luckily, hopefully he stays on the inside and I don't have to deal with him at all.
What's your favorite Defo memory?
I thoroughly enjoyed. He always liked to do stuff outside of football. I would say favorite football play is when he had the fumble recovery for a touchdown against, I think it was Seattle, and ran it back. That was really cool to see him do that. Off the field, though, he was always so good he was always here for OTAs, and he'd always have opportunities for guys to do, whether it was a Sharks game, or he'd get guys to go to his house. He'd always just have something to do, and I really appreciate that coming from a defensive lineman.
What's your favorite Lucas Oil memory?
My favorite Lucas Oilfield memory? Scoring a touchdown, first one ever there was pretty fun, or running a 4.52. That was actually pretty exciting for me as well. Combine.
How much fun did you have at the Sharks game the other night?
I had a great time. Sharks hooked it up, gave us a couple suites for the boys, gave us all jerseys. It was a great time. Never read a lineup before, so that was really fun for me. If I get another shot, I'll add some more juice to it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then we got to hang out with them after the game too. Just a bunch of stallions. Absolutely loved chatting up with them.
George, you're playing the schedule you were given, but so much has been made of the last play schedule, and you haven't played a lot of playoff games. Just because of that, even though you're 10-4, do you have questions about? Obviously, you're good, but just how good you are, just as a team.
I mean, after every single week, I keep saying our offense needs to perform at a higher level, and I still believe that today. Have we gone against the greatest defenses? I don't know. I mean, I think a couple weeks ago we played a pretty good defense. Like, we're getting good defenses, and I just think our offense needs to continually take steps forward. Because, I mean, if we have a game where we have a couple turnovers and, some 3-and-outs, I don't know how long we're going to be playing for. So I just put pressure on our offense to go out there and perform, which I think we're just continually getting better. No punts is pretty good, even though we had 1 turnover. But if we can just stay on the field and our defense forces a turnover or 2, I think we'll have a lot of fun.
Speaking of that, what does it say about a team that's gone from one of the most injured in the league to standing here in a win and you're in situation?
It's just a kudos to everybody in the building, from the top down. Jed just providing everything for us that we need to be a successful football team. Kyle and John bringing in the right guys. And then there's the players showing up to work every single day and guys taking advantage of their opportunities. Like, I don't think, when we signed Kendrick Bourne, I don't think anybody in there was like, hey, he's going to go out for back-to-back games of 150 yards. Probably no one thought that. And, guys stepped up when they needed to, and then guys have been, there's no drama. KB played 3 snaps, really, like the last couple weeks. But he doesn't complain. He's just there, works hard, inspires the guys, shows them practice every single day. And then when he gets this opportunity, he has 2 good catches for us and helps us stay on the field. So I love KB, and that mindset in this locker room has been huge for us.
How badly do you want him to get 1 more yard then?
Oh, dear. I mean, you know what? If you look at his last play, he had it. He did a jump spin move in midair. All he had to do was dive, and it's a first down, and he gets his $500,000 bonus. So that's on him. So, it was actually fun. I think you guys should ask. Keon was roasting him after the game. He goes, "You obviously didn't want it that bad. Otherwise, you would have tried to run through a guy." But, hey, that's KB. He just likes to make things entertaining.